Hey y'all, I'm Heaven, and this is Queendom Connections Revamped. This is a twin flame soulmate karmic channel only. So if you are looking for zodiac signs, you will not find them on this channel. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. Don't get mad when it don't. If this is your first time watching me, I do curse. I do. I may curse a little bit. I may curse a lot. Just really depends, but I will curse. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, which is fine, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me because I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. So we're going to just jump into the message, see what spirit need and want you to know when it comes to the person on your mind, not mine. Again, take what resonate and leave the rest. So we're going to pull a few cards to see what this person on your mind is thinking, but they not saying, okay? So, what is the person on the collective's mind thinking, but not saying? What is the person on the collective's mind thinking, but not saying? What are they thinking, but not saying? Look on the bottom of the deck. I grieve you. Oh, they missing you, baby. They grieve you. So that means they cry over you. They feel stupid over whatever's going on between you and them. And they probably know it's their fault. That's why they grieving you. Because somebody that know they did nothing wrong wouldn't be grieving the other person. But it says, I'm not used to being on this side of things. Yeah, they used to being in control. But see, now they not. They've lost control of you. And they not used to this. They used to being the person in control. Oh, and they grieving you, baby. When I tell you this person is missing you, but they would never say that. This is just what they think. And they wish they could tell you how much they miss you, but they not. Why? Because you bruised their ego, I just heard. What else? What are they thinking, but not saying? What is the person on the collective's mind thinking, but not saying? What are they thinking, but not saying? Shit, I guess that's all. Okay, well shit, I ain't gonna force it. Bottom of the deck. Why did you leave? Why did I leave you hanging? That's why they grieving you. This person is questioning life right now. Because this person left you hanging, whether they ghosted you, just stopped coming around, whatever the case may be, chose somebody else over you. They left you hanging, and now they sad about it. Now they grieve you. Because even if they left you hanging in they little bitty mind, because they very controlling, very possessive, they may have thought that you would always leave the door open for them to come back through it. But I think you closed that door, and this shocked this person. That's why they sitting up thinking like, damn, I ain't never been on this side of things. Like, I usually have full control over everything that's taking place, but not this. Not this situation with you. This person is questioning life. They want to know why the fuck they left you hanging. What the fuck was they thinking? They wasn't. I feel obligated to provide. And believe it or not, I'm following your lead. So, for some of y'all, they could have left you hanging for a family situation, like a mother situation, or, you know, kids or something like that. But whatever it was, they are rethinking everything. They wish they would have did things a little bit different than what they did them. They wish they would have, even if they had to leave you, they are wishing that they would have left on better terms. Because maybe you would have allowed them to come back into your life, you know, at a different date. But now, simply because y'all left on bad terms, it's like this person is basically grieving the loss of you. They're grieving the loss of you. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to start? Okay. Oh, they struggling. I'm going to use the Mystic Goddess Confessions Oracle deck, and that's what we're gonna start with. But they struggling, and this is something that you may not be aware of, because of course y'all not probably talking to this person. And if y'all do talk to this person, they ain't letting you know that they struggling. Like what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that whoever this person was used to being in control? They're a control freak, wanting full control of you and everything you do. But that's not what happened. They lost control, basically. Yeah. So, messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind. What do the collective need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? What do the collective need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? Oh, that's 2. Third party, look, regret, remorseful, and third party is watching, stalking, or spying. So they left you hanging for somebody else. We don't know if it's platonic or romantic, but they regret it. They wish they wouldn't have never did it. And whoever this person is, oh, they keep tabs on you. They watch you. They stalk you. They ask about you. Child, they wish they could be you. If this is like a lover, they wish they could be you because they know how this person feel about you. Even though I feel like in the beginning, this person, you know, was like, I don't care about the collective, fuck the collective. But their actions are not lining up with their words, especially if they grieving you. Look, unfaithful cheater. They done cheated on the third party. But I mean, you lose them the same way you get them. Because for some of y'all was dealing with this person on your mind before the third party was. And I guess they thought, you know, that they was, you know, the golden ticket, that this person wouldn't cheat on them or leave them hanging. But if they did it to the person that they were fucking with before they was fucking with the third party, I don't know what made third party feel special. I really don't. But that's how it be. Look, low self-esteem and insecure. Yeah, y'all got low self-esteem and they insecure. And they surrounded by negative energy and spiritual blockages. And it's probably because of who they are around. What else? Lust, passion, deep physical or sexual attraction and desire. So this is somebody who fell into temptation. And I feel like they regret it. Because that's the last card. And the first card was remorseful. So the person on y'all mind fell into temptation. Left you hanging. Chose somebody else. But they did all of that. Basically acting from a place of their ego. But it really was not their ego. This person has low self-esteem. And they insecure. And maybe this person, this third party that they chose or they went to or that they fucking with, maybe they boost their ego. They feed their ego. They act like they just God's gift. You know what I'm saying? And that made this person, you know, stick out their chest a little bit. And you, not saying you made this person feel bad, but you wasn't letting this person control you. You wasn't, you know, trying to make this person feel bad or anything, but you definitely was not like stroking their ego. That's something you definitely were not going to do. And maybe they wanted you to, and because you wouldn't, they said, fuck it, I'm going to leave you hanging. Oh, you don't want to let me control you? Fuck it, I'm gone. You were like, bye. They were like, bye. And y'all went y'all separate ways. Well, they have been unable to stop thinking about you, though. Yeah, they grieve you, remember? Look, I'm addicted to having sex with you. Now, for some of y'all, that's probably all it really was a physical connection. It wasn't a enduring one. But it could have been a enduring connection. But this person was led by their sacral chakra versus their heart chakra. And that's just for some of y'all. Others of y'all, you probably didn't even sleep with this person. So if in that aspect, that's not for you. But whoever this person on your mind is, they don't want nobody else to have you. Even if they ain't with you right now, they don't want nobody else to be with you. And you probably wonder why you keep feeling this person pull on your energy. It's because y'all got a past life connection, okay? But the reason they are probably not able to come towards you is because of the low vibrational energy that they are in. For a lot of y'all, this is a soulmate. You may have thought you were dealing with a twin. Maybe you were, but we talking about a soulmate connection, okay? So, yeah, one-sided connection. So, currently, this person is dealing with somebody that, you know, is basically boosting their ego, doing everything they want them to do. You know, yes, master type of energy. And I just kind of feel like they may have wanted you to be in that energy, and you was like, no, I don't kiss ass. No, I don't. Don't ask me why I feel that way. I just kind of feel that way. That's what it was. This person thought you was going to kiss their ass and you showed them, no, I ain't doing none of that. But it is what it is. Love You for Life is playing by Jodeci. So even if you and this person never get back together, they going to always love you. But guess what? They ain't going to tell you that. They ain't going to tell you that. They going to think it, of course. They ain't gonna tell you. They may tell other people. They damn sure ain't gonna tell you that they gonna love you for life. Look. 8 of Swords. In a mental prison. Stuck on you. That's what it is. They stuck on you. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. And what is this? The High Priestess. Yeah. I feel like this person is trying to work on themselves. Trying to become a better version of themselves. But I kind of feel like it might be too late for some of y'all. Yeah, look. Soon as I picked up the deck, the 9 of Pentacles. Some of y'all don't even want to be with this person. You are in a better space being single. And they probably know that. You probably told them that. And that's why they feeling sorry for themselves. Saying, I'm not used to being on this side of things. They used to shit going their way. But this situation with you, it ain't going their way. And they regretful about it. They wish they wouldn't have never did whatever it was that they did. But unfortunately, they can't take it back. Okay? So, let's clarify the message. What are they thinking but not saying? They have regrets. They do wish that they wouldn't have never did whatever it was they did. But unfortunately, they can't take it back. Regret. Oh. Look, you got the Star and the Fool. Oh, I feel like they took a risk going towards something that they thought was wish fulfillment. Man, this card is bending and shit. For some of y'all, this person took some type of risk because they thought that it was a better situation or this person was better if it's another relationship. But for everybody, it's not, dealing with somebody who left them for somebody else. So I just kind of feel like whatever happened between you and this person, it was them taking some type of risk because they thought it was a better situation with the Star card. Look, the Empress under the bottom of the deck. So that's 3 major arcanas. So either they did something that maybe like a mother figure or a father figure wanted them to do, a family patriarch or matriarch wanted them to do, a baby mama, baby daddy. They regret taking a chance going towards a third party situation. Regret and remorseful. Regret and remorseful. What do they regret? Look, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they regret choosing somebody else over you. That's what it was. They thought that situation was going to be stable. They thought this person was going to fulfill all their wishes and for whatever reason. And they took the chance. And I feel like they flopped. I feel like whatever this was, look, you got the Emperor. For some of y'all, this may have been a twin flame situation. And if so, this person came into your life to trigger you to force you to go, not to force you to go into a spiritual awakening, but to be the catalyst to your spiritual awakening. And they made a decision to leave you hanging, and they chose something else or somebody else, and now they regret it. And whoever is in their energy, they stalk you. They watch your socials if you have social. If you do something on a platform, they watch that. They are always watching you. Look, the Page of Swords in the reverse. And they lie. They lie about watching you too. They lie about keeping tabs on you. But I feel like this person already know that this third party is watching you, because the third party be throwing shit in this person's face like you and them still fuck with each other. And I feel like y'all don't. Look. See, this person is just in competition with you because they know that this person gonna love you for life. Even if you never give this person another chance. They know how this person feel about you. Shit. But y'all got a couple of people watching y'all. Lying, making up stories and shit. Saying you doing this, saying you doing that. And just lying. Look, the Strength card. Yeah, see, the third party thought that they could hide and hold back the truth about them watching you and spying on you and lying on you and shit. But no, I feel like the truth is being exposed. Yeah, see, now this person is looking at things from a different perspective now that the third party is being exposed. Could have dealt with an Aquarius, an Aries, or a Leo. What else? Third party is watching. And as they watch you, they can see how strong you are. They see how you ignoring this person. Because if they watching you and keeping tabs on you and asking about you and shit like that, they know that you ain't fucking with this person. I've been saying that all week. They know you ain't fucking with this person. But yet, look, the high priest is in the reverse. This person is even throwing magic. But it ain't working. They throwing magic to hold on to this ex. But it's not working. And I feel like the magic ain't doing nothing but make this person want you more. Nothing. I'm telling you, people don't understand. When you try to do like low vibrational magic against somebody who is walking with the divine, you don't do nothing but mess yourself up. And that's exactly what this third party is doing. Whether they doing spell work themselves or they paying for it, it's not touching you. This person don't know no better. Because if they knew better, they would do better. But they don't know no better. Look, they trying to stop this person on your mind from walking away from them. But they can't. They can't stop it. It's already something that's set in stone. This situation that they in with this third party, it's temporary. The third party trying to make it last, but they can't. This person on your mind would never tell you that they got low self-esteem and they very insecure. Why? Because they self-centered. They got an ego. They very prideful. But they cover their insecurities with their ego and their pride. Shit. Nothing more, nothing less. They are very insecure. Especially since you done bruised their ego by, look, the lovers. Can I make it up? Not only are they insecure, but the person that they chose over you is very insecure. They both have low self-esteem and insecurities. Shit. Could be a Gemini, could be a Taurus with a Hierophant under the bottom of the deck. But for some of y'all, they married or took a situation to the next level with a particular person basically out of stubbornness. Like, I'ma show you, and all it did was mess up them. Yeah, it may have hurt you for a little bit, but you didn't stay in that pain. So at the end of the day, they put themselves in a situation that now they feel stuck in, wishing that they wouldn't have never did it, but it's too late. Low self-esteem, insecure. Look, the Queen of Wands. I feel like for a lot of y'all, this third party is so insecure. They are intimidated by you. Why? Because you are very confident, very successful. And I kind of feel like they just wish that they embodied the energy that you embody. And they don't. They don't. And they never will. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Ace of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck. You could have started something new and it was very profitable for you. You very successful. And that's why these people are jealous of you. The person on your mind and the third party. But the third party is definitely intimidated by you. For some of y'all, I just heard because you look better than them. Oh my God. You look better than them. Look, the King of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely y'all. This person feel like you they soulmate, and they chose somebody that's basically beneath you, being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's all they was doing. They was being selfish. Now they wish that they could take action and come back towards you, but it may be too late for some of y'all. You see how this King of Wands is turned toward the Queen, but the Queen is facing forward. It may be too late. They made their decision. Oh, she do look like she looking to the left, though. To the left, to the left. Okay. Look, she do look like she looking over there at him like, nigga, what? He like, man, collective, collective. She look like, nigga, what? Like, damn, you ain't gotta act like that. I'm just finna say, hey. Like, hey. Yeah, this person made a very selfish decision thinking that they were thinking that their wishes were being fulfilled, but they weren't. They weren't. It was an illusion. That's what it was. And it was an easy illusion because the devil knew that this person had low self-esteem and that they were insecure. So all they had to do was dangle something in their face that they knew they wanted. Sex, money, clout, whatever it was. They fell into some type of temptation. And look, and now they can't stop thinking about what they had with you. Now that they over there in that temptation. Obviously, they not happy. Look, yeah, I told you. They can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like you are this Queen of Cups because her cup is closed. You've detached emotionally from this, and this person know that. They don't feel your energy. You may not like, say y'all talk to each other, but y'all don't talk to this person how y'all used to talk to this person. You used to flirt. You used to, you know, say little, you know, sexual innuendos, but you don't do none of that now. You know, you just cordial. You just friendly. Look, and they confused. 7 of Cups. They don't understand. But, it, you know, it is what it is. They tried their luck, and unfortunately, they lucked out. They struck out. Look, and they regret it. 5 of Cups. Yeah. This person tried their luck, and they struck out, and now they regret it. Lust and passion. And for some of y'all, they did it multiple times with the 7 of Cups. They did it multiple times. So this could be a situation where, you know, this person kept fucking up, and you kept, you know, forgiving them and letting them back in, and they kept doing the same shit, and you just finally got tired of it and said, you know what, enough is enough. They didn't believe you then, but they believe you now. Look, the King of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, this person, you know, it's been coming out. They chose financial stability, materialism over genuine, unconditional love, and that's what they regret. That's what they regret. Because they probably not even in this King of Pentacles energy anymore. Look, who? The King of Cups. Yeah. So, what's going on with this person to have them in so much regret? Because, you know, they are in this King of Pentacles energy. But, you know, so life was good at one point. But I guess life must not be as good as it used to be. Look, choices under the bottom of the deck. It says, having options, the ball is in someone's corner. Time to be decisive. Oh, yeah. This person, look, letting go. Yeah, maybe they didn't think you was going to let them go. They, like I said, I feel like you forgave this person multiple times and let them back in your energy. But at some point, you stopped. And they didn't understand why, and they don't understand what's going on, because again, they not used to being on that side of things. They not used to being the one that lose in the end. Shit, they always win in the end. How? Because they usually get their way, but not this time. Not this time. Whew, so what's going on with this person on the collective mind? What's going on? What's the tea with them? What is the tea with this person on the collective mind? Whistleblower. Someone can't keep a secret, runs off and tells your business, exposed information. Oh, they done been exposed. They've been exposed. Or they exposed themselves. They could have told it on their damn self. But let's keep going. What's the tea on this person on the collective mind? What's the tea? Money issues. I said it. It was good at first because everything that they wanted, they was able to do. They was able to get, but not anymore. This person was running through money like it was just falling off trees. But now they struggling, needing some money. Money has been stagnant, penny pitching. So they no longer in this King of Pentacles energy. But when they chose to take this risk towards somebody else, they were. This leap they took put them in this King of Pentacles energy. Not anymore. Money's dried up. Shit. They robbing Peter to pay Paul. Penny pinching. Trying to keep their head above water. What else? And I feel like, you know, they done heard some shit about the third party. The third party done heard some things about them. Child. What else? What's the tea on this person on the collective's mind? What's the tea? I told you. They got a big old ass ego, but you've bruised it. You have bruised this person's ego. It says inflated sense of self, being self-centered, self-absorbed, thinking the world revolves around you. Yeah. And they realizing that it don't. It used to, but not anymore. Child. That's why they not used to being on that side of things. They ain't used to being, you know, broke and ego bruised and exposed. They feel vulnerable. One more. What's the tea on this person? On the collective's mind. What's the tea? Give me one more message. Oh, child. They wish that they could come back towards you. Because whoever you are doing so much better without this person. You done had some type of glow up. It's a physical and mental transformation for the better. Looking yourself in the mirror and making a change. This person leaving you hanging was just a push that you needed to evolve into this Empress energy that you embodying, or the Emperor energy that you are embodying. And they thought that they was going to be able to backtrack, but they realized that when they turned around to backtrack, it was a motherfucking roadblock right there that said road closed. Road closed. Look, see what I'm saying? I told you. They was burning money thinking that it was falling off of trees. And now they need money. They wish they would have been a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more disciplined when it came to, you know, spending and buying shit. Oh, maybe this is way over here. Look, fake friends starting to realize that the people that were around them were only around them for what they had or for what they could do. And now they're starting to see these people for who they truly are. It says, a friend who is not genuine, two-faced, talks about you behind your back, using you for clout. Yep. And that's probably what's done come out. That's probably what was exposed. They found out that the people that they thought was rooting for them and cheering for them were really just talking about them and laughing at them behind their motherfucking back. Why? Because of what they fucking fumbled versus what they got. See what I'm saying? This is somebody you had a soul contract with, but they have reneged on this contract. They say you are under a soul contract with someone, twin flame, soulmate, or karmic. For some of y'all, it could have just been a lesson. Others of y'all, it may not have been, but I just feel like it's been a lesson for them. Shit, don't leave the person that is being genuine with you hanging. You leave the fake friends hanging. You leave the family members who don't ever help you and look out for you hanging. But not the person that's showing you genuine love. What were they thinking? They wasn't. Look, and now they big mad. They big mad. They mad. The third party mad. I mean, and rightfully so. They mad at the third party because the third party lied to them or sold them a motherfucking dream, basically played in their face. It says very triggered, mad as fuck, angry about situation or someone. And I feel like they mad because you are not allowing them back into your energy. Look, so they stalking you on social media. Only if you have it though. That ain't for everybody. Give me 2 more messages and then we gonna get a final message. What else? What's the tea? Look, I said 2 more messages and 2 came out. Look, snooping. So, of course, they watching you just like the third party is watching you. Always in your business. Ask questions about you. Looking over your shoulder for deets. Yep. This person, you have bruised this person's ego so much that they're afraid to approach you. They don't want to reach out to you because life is not going as well as it was going for them, and I feel like they're embarrassed. But life is going real good for you. Real good. Look, home wrecker, breaking up a happy family, having affairs, doesn't respect no boundaries. Yep. And I kind of feel like they realize now that this person just came in between a good thing because it's falling right up under glowed up. They allowed the devil to dangle money and fame and fortune and sex or whatever it was that the devil, whatever they fell into temptation was, whatever they vice was, they fell for it. And now they looking at this third party like a home wrecker. Like, why did you even try to fuck with me? Who sent you? But it's too late. It's too late. They should have asked questions before they took that leap of faith to go towards this situation. But they went towards this situation for what they felt like the situation was going to bring them, which was, financial stability, clout, friends, people who wanted them around, and just, child, they fell for the okie doke. But again, they only thinking it. They would never tell you that. They would never tell you that their life is falling apart because of the choices that they made. Oh, no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. But, it is what it is. Say la vie. What's the final message for the collective when it comes to this energy? What is the final message for the collective when it comes to this energy? What do they need to know and or be aware of? What are they thinking but not saying? What is the final message? I gotta get the big deck of these because these too little. But I think these were sent to me too. But I think they got a bigger deck of them. You got both of these say stop. Unavailable and red flags. So your final message is let them sit in the energy they in. Let them deal with the repercussions of their actions and don't try to save them. You got unavailable. I'm not able to be in a relationship right now, but we can hang out, but I can't give you more. That's why the universe is telling you to let them sit in the shit that they done. Let them lay in the bed they made for themselves. Now, for some of y'all, you may have to be around this person or deal with this person. Kids, work, whatever. But don't hang out either. Just, just be cordial. But definitely don't even give this person a reason to think that you want something more than just you being friendly or you being cordial, okay? And then it got red flags because they ain't changed. You promised yourself you'd never date someone like me again. See what I'm saying? Remember what you said to yourself. Remember what you said when this person left you hanging. Stand on that, okay? Give me one more. Final message for the collective. Final message. Thank you. Vulnerability. I love how I can completely be myself around you. This person is wishing that they would have been vulnerable. But they wasn't. They wasn't. They were unavailable. And being unavailable, they made a decision to go towards somebody else. And when they did, they showed you a side of them that you didn't know existed. You washed your hands. And now they are wishing that they would have basically believed that the love that you were showing them was real. Because had they believed it, they probably wouldn't have allowed temptation to take them down. But it did. They did. And this person could be they self around you, but around other people, they wear a mask. But that still wasn't good enough. Okay? Bottom of the deck say balance. I love how well we complement each other and balance each other out. Yeah, they thinking about everything that could have been versus everything that is right now. But it's too late. It's actually too late. And like I said, this is something that they're not used to. They are not used to being on this side of, they're not used to losing the war. They used to maybe losing a battle or two, but they ain't used to losing the war. They lost the fucking war. You lost a few, you lost a few battles. You did. Probably all the battles. But you won the fucking war. Why? Because you stopped dealing with this person and you healed and you moved forward and you had a glow up. They, unfortunately, are not having a glow up. They have fallen from grace and they struggling, wishing that they could just face you and tell you what's really going on, but they can't. Why? Because they're in their ego and you bruised it. Okay? I'm going to end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift because y'all know I love surprises. All the information is in the description box below. Hype the video for your girl. Hype the video for your girl if you can. If not, hit the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Watch an ad or two. It helps the channel, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box as well. Please read the instructions carefully before you email me, okay? Thank you. Bye, y'all.